Welcome back to Bruery Matures. Today we're going to try Black Tuesday Reserve. Alright, today is another big one. It's the sequel to Black Tuesday Reserve. This is a double barrel aged Imperial Stout. The alcohol in here, do you want to guess? If you haven't already seen?
No, I haven't. The last one was, what did you say, 10?
It was 18.9.
This one is 23.
Ooh, that would be high for a stout.
It's double!
It is double. It's 21.8%.
Oh, so high.
This is super high.
Yeah, but 23 is not that much higher.
Well, I feel like in ABV it is though.
Okay, yeah.
Especially for a beer, I feel like once you go above 20, every percent is like, oh boy, okay.
That's true. That's true.
I think this might be the highest ABV we've ever reviewed on the channel. On the back it says, twice as nice, it's as simple as that. This round of Black Tuesday Reserve spent its first year aging in Copper and King's grape brandy barrels before being re-barreled into bourbon barrels for an additional year of aging. Nuances from the different sets of wood make this unique drinking experience that's still Black Tuesday, just a little bit elevated. So there we go. That's the answer to the question from our last video. The Reserve is double barrel aged, but that first year is in the grape brandy barrels. Second year is in bourbon barrels.
Okay, so do you think, like, since brandy's a little sweeter, do you think this is going to be a little sweeter? Do you think it's going to change the taste? You've had this before, right?
I don't think I've ever had it at one of the Reserves.
Oh, maybe it'll be a little sweeter because, you know, brandy's a little sweeter.
Yeah, interesting. The grape too. Grape is a little more, you know, tannic and a little more sweet. So it'll be very interesting to see how much of a difference that really is going to make here. This is fresh off the heels of us reviewing Black Tuesday, so that's in your memory still. You can compare it. But yeah, I'm super excited to drink this. The label pretty much the same.
Okay.
Just has the Reserve on it.
Yes, thank you.
So that's enough talking. Let's get to drinking. All right. Well, they got my favorite. It's wax at the top.
Same.
Let's fight through it.
It looks pretty thick. Okay, that seems safe.
Yeah. Honestly, I like the presentation in these special bottles. I don't know what it is. I'm a sucker for it with the wax, but yeah, the Bruery lays it on pretty thick. We're gonna have to resort to the lighter.
Friends, are we really supposed to do this? Is it gonna do something to the beer? I don't think so. You just melt it enough, and then you can just get in there with the bottle opener. You get a little wax on the bottle opener, but you can peel it off later. Melt enough.
Oh, you just got right up in there. No, your hand sucks.
I can't do this with my hand.
It's broken.
Car accident. I was in a car accident. That's my fat hand.
All right, there's the hiss.
There
we got there.
go.
You may want to uncover that because that'll be cool.
Ooh, it is decorated.
Yes, it is. I'm just gonna clean up this a little bit and then we'll come back and I'll pour it. All right, I cleared the wax off. You got the bottle cap for us for later. So let's pour this beer.
This battle cap is good. It's orangey color. The Bruery, and they got their handles on the inside: Insta, Facebook, Twitter.
Once again, this Black Tuesday Reserve is the 2021 version to pair it up with the 2021 Black Tuesday. So in theory, this is the same beer we had in the can, but first it was aged in those grape brandy barrels.
I feel like it smells the same.
I was gonna say it smelled different.
What?
I'm getting a lot more like chocolate on the nose. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, a lot more chocolate, a little less of that dark fruit.
Maybe I'm getting like, and I always thought that it was so weird that when you would ever say this, and I was like, well, why are you trying to drink that? But it kind of smells like wood, oak.
Oh, well, it was double barrel aged, so it was aged for 2 years in barrels. So,
I think I'm getting that, finally.
It's gonna be woody. Oh, wow, this is gonna be very interesting. Here we go.
Go for it.
It's different. Much different.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
Brandy. So, For me, the brandy barrel kicks in first because it's a lot sweeter to begin with, I would say, than the regular version.
Yeah.
And then it's kind of subtle, and then all of a sudden the finish just overtakes your mouth, and I get the toffee and the dark fruits, and it's just like, yes, we're here.
I mean, I guess for you, a stout, just like a base stout, is toffee, dark fruits,
Caramel.
chocolate, caramel, coffee sometimes, you know?
Sometimes, yeah.
So I feel like when I say this is just a stout, I don't mean that in any harm or anything, like, oh, whatever, it's just a beer, it's just a lager.
You're not trying to put it
It's
down.
just, it's a stout, and I guess I get all those flavors. Like I do get coffee and toffee and caramel and I guess dark fruits. I don't know what that means. Fucking grape.
We gotta get you some dates.
But it tastes like a stout, but it's really good. I do get a different taste, I feel like, because at the very beginning I do get a sweet, and then
It's the beginning.
Oak.
I feel like you get that brandy at the
yeah,
beginning.
I feel like I get like a sweeter, oakier taste, and then it just goes into a stout.
I would say it's exciting to see that there is a difference between the two. Especially because as you go up in ABV, the price is going up as well.
Yeah, well, and then also they have to hold on for a little bit longer, so they need to make more
2
money
years
on
of
it.
aging. So yeah, it's going to be a lot more expensive. Well, this bottle compared to a regular bottle is probably about $10-15 more if I'm remembering, for a reserve, and then it's members only to buy the reserve.
Yeah.
So
you gotta pay for your membership on top of that.
yep.
I really like this. I mean, I wasn't expecting to not like it. I mean, how can you go bad if you age it longer, you know? If I liked the Black Tuesday, I knew I was gonna like the Reserve. It's definitely more alcohol kick, for sure.
I was gonna say, for the alcohol percentage, 21.8. It doesn't taste like 21.
No. It doesn't taste like 21.8, but there is more of a kick than the Black
other one.
Tuesday.
Yeah.
And that's to be expected because it was held longer or aged longer, and
This is like 3%.
yeah.
All right, we've been sipping on it for a little while longer. I don't know where I cut that, but yeah, we've been sipping on it, and I think we came to find that last sentence on the back of the bottle to be true, that the nuances from the different sets of wood make this a unique drinking experience that's still Black Tuesday, which we just had, just a little bit elevated. And I would say I agree with that.
Yeah, I like, as he knows, and if you know you're a viewer of the show, I like a little more of the alcohol kick. I like to taste the barrels that they're aged in, and this works, but it's not too much. So if you don't really like that, like I know you don't enjoy that as much as I do, but you still like it. It's still so good.
I like tasting the barrel. I don't like tasting a whole bunch of alcohol.
Yeah.
But I love bourbon, so that's why I think I like the bourbon barrel aged stouts more, because I do enjoy bourbon. Less so with the rum and all the other. Well, that's not true. I like rum barrel aged stouts. I like stouts. I don't know what I'm saying. So Mary, sipping on this. What are you gonna rate this
5.
out of 5? Oh,
It's so good. I mean, I gave Black Tuesday a 4.75.
yep.
This is better. It's just not only for the alcohol kick that I enjoy, but it's just, I feel like I get more flavor from it.
There is a little bit more. I would say the Great Brandy barrels did its job. Another year of aging, which I really appreciate here. Well worth the price. I'm also going to give it a 5. And I would say that I do enjoy this more than base Black Tuesday, which I also gave a 5 because that's one of my all-time favorite barrel-aged stouts. And yeah, definitely going to have to pick up the reserve for this year then too.
Maybe you should give this a 6.
No, the scale only goes to 5. But yeah, I mean, if I could rank it higher, I would. Yeah, it's just at a certain point you get to that upper echelon, and you just got to start in your mind going, I like this better than this. And Black Tuesday Reserve, we both find, lives up to its name. It is indeed a step above regular Black Tuesday. But
Absolutely.
what if we just took it one step further? Next time, we've got Black Tuesday Grand Reserve. But that does it for today's beer review. Like, share, subscribe, click that bell icon. You don't want to miss that next episode. And until next time, we're the Brumatures, trying every beer from around the world. One sip at a time. So let's melt through this wax here.
Yeah, I feel like we don't need to melt through the whole thing.
This couch is just done. Brumatures has ruined this couch.
Okay.
Brumatures has ruined this couch.
I understand that this isn't mixed, but you're not super into like liquors as much as you are into beer, I feel like.
Right.
Yeah.
For sure.
I like both. As you may know, I like beer. I like liquor. I like wine. I like it all. This is good. We're going to sleep now.
No.
Good night, guys.
No one's sleeping.